And on this video, we go over the state of the 2021 defending world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's get into it. What's going on, Ledger Nation? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast on the Laracuente Ledger Network. And as I said in the open, today we will be discussing the state of the 2021 reigning defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. But before we get into it, make sure if you haven't already done so, you smash that subscribe button, as we will be having live baseball coverage each and every night at the start of the regular season here on the Laracuente Ledger Network. So make sure you keep it locked in to get all the details about that as it happens. Now, as we look at the world champion Dodgers and their efforts to repeat and become the first repeat champion since the 1999-2000 New York Yankees, we have to begin looking at their offseason. One such move that they made this offseason that to me really solidified this team was the re-signing of Justin Turner. When you look at what Turner provides the Dodgers, this is a bat that they have consistently had in the middle of their lineup over the last several years of contention. To me, the only opening that the Dodgers had was at this position. So bringing Turner back was a smart move for not just Turner, but also the Los Angeles Dodgers. So when both sides finally came together on a deal, it was not really all that surprising. We would also see the Dodgers make quite a few moves in terms of their bullpen, re-signing Blake Treinen, signing Tommy Kahnle, and trading for Corey Knebel. Now, when you look at what this plethora of reliever signings did, you have the makings of a very good bullpen for the Dodgers, not just in 2021, but also 2022. Now, Tommy Kahnle will be recovering from Tommy John in 2021, so he will not be available. But Knebel and Treinen will be available for the Dodgers this season. Both guys have the potential to lock down the back end of games for the Dodgers, but they're also going to be looked at as probably the setup men for Kenley Jansen. But more on the bullpen in a moment. Now, the biggest move that the Dodgers would make this offseason was undoubtedly the signing of Trevor Bauer. Now, the contract in and of itself is a huge thing for Major League Baseball and for the players of Major League Baseball. But the biggest thing for the Dodgers was the fact that you add another ace to this already incredibly dangerous starting rotation of this Los Angeles Dodgers team. Yes, Trevor Bauer is a little bit different, does things his own way to the beat of his own drum. However, when you look at what he's going to be able to do for the Dodgers, this is a guy who will undoubtedly be at the front end of this rotation, helping them push towards another World Series championship. So now as we look at the state of the rotation for the Los Angeles Dodgers, again, Trevor Bauer, you have guys like Walker Buehler, Dustin May, David Price, Julio Urias, and of course, the franchise star Clayton Kershaw. This rotation is going to be absolutely dangerous. Now, we know when you look at what this is going to feature, this is one of the strongest, if not the strongest rotations in all of Major League Baseball. There's no doubt about it that this team is going to be built on pitching and hitting, and this pitching staff is absolutely on fire. It almost seems as if you punched into MLB The Show 21 and unlocked a cheat code with the most dominant rotation in baseball when it comes to this Dodgers rotation. Now, health will be the biggest factor for this rotation, but there's no doubt about it. If they remain healthy, this is one of the most dangerous rotations in Major League Baseball history. Now, as we jump into the state of the bullpen here for the Los Angeles Dodgers, this bullpen is going to have some significant pieces, and they're going to be able to lock down basically any lead given to them by this Dodgers offense. As strange as this sounds to say, the Dodgers bullpen is probably the weakest aspect of their team, and it would be a strength on many, many other teams in Major League Baseball in 2021. So that just goes to show you exactly how strong this Los Angeles Dodgers roster is. Now, as we jump into the state of the offense here for the Los Angeles Dodgers, this team is absolutely stacked and loaded from top to bottom. They're able to let go of guys like Ike Hernandez and Jock Peterson because they're already so loaded that those losses will likely not really be felt by this team. Mookie Betts, Corey Bellinger, Max Muncy, Justin Turner, Corey Seager, just to name a few of the stars and franchise-making stars that they have on this team. There seemingly is nothing that this Los Angeles Dodgers offense cannot do. They can hit for power, hit for average, steal bases. They play great defense. This team is absolutely stacked from top to bottom and is going to be a huge threat and likely the absolute favorites to repeat as World Series champions. Now, as we look at the state of the franchise, again, this is arguably and with very little argument, the strongest team in Major League Baseball. There really is no seeming weakness on this team. So going into the 2021 campaign, the Dodgers are the heavy favorites to repeat as World Series champions, especially after signing Trevor Bauer. Now, that's not to say that there won't be a fight for the Dodgers going into the postseason, because the Padres will be on their heels, but I do think that the Dodgers are far and away the best team in the National League, and it's not really that close in my opinion. Because of the fact that they have the offense and the pitching that they have, this team is very easily the favorites in the National League and the favorites to win the World Series, in all honesty. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and your sentiments about the Los Angeles Dodgers. Will they be able to repeat as the 2021 World Series champions, or are they going to falter? Is it going to be a little bit of lackadaisical efforts because of the fact that they already won, and now that feeling of World Series hangover is going to take effect? Let me know your feelings, your thoughts on that down in the comment section below, and we'll discuss it further. As always, if you haven't already done so, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and bell to be notified each and every time we drop new content here on the Laracuente Ledger Network. If you haven't already done so, make sure you check out our sister channel, WeSibs, as they cover all of your favorite movies and TV shows, and they do a great job of it. So make sure you keep it locked in here at the Laracuente Ledger Network, because when the regular season starts, we will be covering every night here live on the Baseball Banter Broadcast. So make sure you keep it locked in to be appraised of everything that's going on here at the Laracuente Ledger Network. As always, I will catch you guys on the latest news, notes, or my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions have to be dropped about the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.